Yo, sketchy white dude here. Today I want to talk about labels, specifically feminism. Are you triggered yet? You will be. So you see, Christians, just like I can't believe in the invisible dragon in the garage, I can't believe in your invisible deity. Sketchy white privilege dude asks, Dear Steve, if all white males enjoy white male privilege, how do you explain the fact that I'm white and male, yet I grew up as a poor white minority in a rough inner city neighborhood? Well, white privilege is invisible. It doesn't have to have any tangible effects. It just guides you like an invisible hand in your... You know what? I don't like your attitude. You're banned. Paul6969 writes, You profess to be a skeptic, yet you oppose due process when it comes to issues like rape. Why? Well, you have to listen and believe, Paul. You're banned. Banned. George the Axeman asks, Why are you comfortable citing statistics which support your views on feminism, but ignore others which would cast doubt on those positions? This isn't the time or you're banned. Next question. Ringo Mullet writes, Hi Steve. If the patriarchy is real in America, where is it? There are women in the top echelons of government, and we have laws in this country which expressly forbid gender discrimination. Ringo, the patriarchy's invisible. I don't have time to explain this to you. You're banned. No way. This channel's a safe space. That's bullshit. Nope. Banned. Yeah, right. Banned. Prison rape statistics. You're banned. 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 If you're not a feminist, you're a fucking retard. Listen, Missy, let me mansplain something to you real quick. If you're a woman and you're not a feminist, you're stupid. If it wasn't for feminism, you wouldn't be able to drive. You wouldn't be able to vote and shit. If you're not a feminist, you're like girl Hitler. Hitler! You don't bite the hand that feeds you. You wouldn't even have like an iPhone with like Snapchat and shit. You'd just be all like, I better cook for my husband. Stop oppressing other women. It seems like every time I discuss feminism, the first thing that comes up is the dictionary definition of feminism. Oh, how I love that one. So, what is the dictionary definition of feminism? According to the Oxford, it is the advocacy of women's rights on the grounds of political, social, and economic equality to men. Well, that definition doesn't sound so bad. I mean, of course women should have equal rights and opportunities to men. They should be treated the same under law. So that means equality, right? Not exactly. The clue is in the prefix, femina, which is Latin for woman. This implies that men never have less rights or privileges than women, or at least that feminism isn't interested in that particular problem. And where does that leave transgendered people, hermaphroditic people, asexual people? Anybody that does not identify as a woman seems to be left out in the cold. Now, that may not be the case for your particular outlook, but the definition certainly is not inclusive. Where does that leave completely non-gendered issues like race or class mistreatment You can shoehorn them in, but why bother with the label at that point? Now, if you really are advocating for equality for all people, regardless of gender or sexual orientation, race, class, etc., there is actually a philosophical, ideological position for that, called egalitarianism. This is the Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy definition of egalitarianism, from the French égal, meaning equal, or rarely equalitarianism or equalism, is a trend of thought that favors equality for all people. Egalitarian doctrines maintain that all humans are equal in fundamental worth or social status. It's as simple as that. No redefinitions, no qualifications. All human beings are equal, full stop. Even if you don't give a shit about men or any other group for that matter, aside from women, that's your primary drive in life, I would still argue that your position is completely counterproductive. Yeah, you heard me. It's self-defeating. Why? Well, because we are all one species. Our similarities far outweigh our differences in nearly every way. That's not to say that sex is a social construct. That's fucking bullshit. Read a fucking biology book, for God's sake. But if you only care about women, you truly only care about women for some reason.
And that's the problem with men, Patty. The Y gene is just an incomplete X chromosome, dig? A man is an incomplete female, just a walking abortion. Gosh.
You should also be looking at men's issues, or issues that aren't gendered whatsoever, because we are all connected. Men that are abused as young boys are much, much more likely to harm others later in life, including women. So that means not giving a shit about young boys. That harms women. You are harming women by not caring about men. At this point, you might be asking yourself, sketchy white dude, what the hell do you have against feminism? Do you hate women? Are you a misogynist? Are you a rape apologist?
He's not a feminist.
He's a misogynist? Inconceivable.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
That's fucking retarded. Of course I don't hate women. I had a great mother who did her very best raising us, even though we were pretty poor, didn't have such a great father figure. She really did a good job. All of her kids turned out really well. I mean, I'm the black sheep, obviously. I'm a bit more fucked up than the rest, but even so. I built a decent career for myself. I've got a great family. I love my 2 daughters more than life itself. I'm so proud of them. I'm crazy about my wife. She's my best friend. Of course I care about women. I also respect women too much to coddle them with a victim culture. That is absolute horseshit. And you have to ask yourself, if fear is employed as a tool, what are the goals? What are the motivations for that? What do those in positions of authority in the modern feminist movement have to gain from making its followers feel afraid constantly? Are they merely projecting their own fear based on damages in their own past? Do they want power, money, sex?
The few remaining men will exist as studs, breeding in the cow pasture. Or they can go off to the nearest suicide center where they'll be quietly gassed to death.
Come on, guys.
Val, don't.
Coming back to the whole labels discussion. What good are labels in the first place? Well, to me, they're a bit like band t-shirts. They tell you a little something about a person, but it's not really substantial. It's much more important what you actually do. If you call yourself a feminist, but your whole idea of participating in this movement is joining into hashtavism campaigns on Twitter or writing stupid posts on Tumblr, what the fuck are you actually doing to help people? What are you doing to help the cause of women? There are real patriarchies in the world. Here in America, I'm a little bit jaded because men and women have equal rights. As a matter of fact, I've experienced many times in my life where women were given preferential treatment over me, especially being born so horribly wrong as a white male. Yeah, I didn't get to choose whose vagina I dropped out of or which chromosomes I'd have. I'm just along for the ride just like everybody else. Let my actions speak for me. Don't try and label me with your bullshit so that you don't have to hear what I have to say. Otherwise, you're not cheating me. You're not hurting me. You're not taking anything away from me. You're only hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself by closing your mind off to other positions that might actually show you a better way. And think about this. If you're not able to actually have a rational discourse and a back and forth with somebody without immediately shutting them down, blocking them, labeling them something stupid so that you can deride them, do you really have a position to stand on? Or are you religious? Is this just a dogmatic belief system that must be protected at all costs? Remember, listen and believe. Yeah, blocked for life. Look, a skeptic's channel is no place for debate, okay? You're banned. Bannerino. Ban. Egalitarian. Right, you're banned. You sound like an MRA. You are gone. An anti-feminist woman? Those don't exist. You're gone. You're like dictionaries in California public schools. Banned. Seriously, who fucking cuts their hair like this? This is fucking retarded. This is why I need feminism right here. God damn it. Stupid fucking girl hair. God damn it. I don't need to see anyway. Yeah, I'm an evil, misogynistic member of the patriarchy. This is my rape hoodie. These are my rape glasses. And this is my rape wedding ring. And you know, guys, I'm not feeling this whole rape thing to keep women in line. Maybe we should just go out for coffee or something. I don't know. Denny's is open. Yeah, coffee.